So my dropshipping product went viral on TikTok, resulting in over $2,000 in sales over one day, and within a span of 1 week, I was able to generate over $8,000 in sales.
Hold up, wait a minute.
And all this was possible with zero upfront ad spend. Now I know it's crazy to believe, but it's absolutely true.
I'm rich.
So in this video, ladies and gents, I'll be revealing my product, my viral TikTok video that brought in almost 5 figures in sales. And the best part, I'll also be revealing my exact copy and paste strategy in which you can implement for your Shopify dropshipping stores. Now, all I'm gonna say is that this is one of many examples on how this strategy has worked wonders for me. You know, just a few weeks ago, I was able to bring in over $10,000 in sales within a single day utilizing this exact strategy. So ideally, there's no limit or cap in terms of how many sales you can see within a given day, week, or month. It really depends on the amount of effort that you're going to put in, quite frankly. Now, first and foremost, let's get started with the product itself, what you're all most curious about probably. So I will say that I actually found this product on my TikTok timeline, newsfeed, or in TikTok terms, my For You page. What I did next was I went ahead on PP ads, which is, by the way, a great tool to not only validate products further like how I did for this one, but also to find new potential products for you to go ahead and test also. So anyway, on PP ads, I only saw one person selling this product, and that was a store that I saw on my For You page. Afterwards, organically, I searched on TikTok through the search bar, and I only saw 2 other stores selling this product successfully. That's when I knew that I had to hop on. Remember, in dropshipping and e-commerce, you don't necessarily have to reinvent the wheel all the time, right? Hop on what's already working, but make it better in terms of your pricing, your offer, so on and so forth. So now I knew that there were only 2 or 3 competitors behind this product, right? Which is good, because ideally for a potential winning product that you want to go ahead and test, you don't want too much market awareness and reach around it, right? You still want the product to be pretty much naive in the market. So, you know, usually my criteria that I follow are the following: a product that has a wow factor and impulsive buy, a 2.5x markup than the original cost price per unit to give you some cushion. Third, a mass targetable and approachable product. And last but not least, a product that is of problem solving or passion nature. You have to make sure that the product adds some sort of value to people's day-to-day or weekly lives, a product that people can use every single day or almost every single day in most environments. Alright, so let me get to it. The product was a dual flame dragon lighter. Now, I know that the market for lighters is absolutely huge out there. You know, there's people who just collect them for fun, just like how they collect any other thing, you know, such as sports cards, so on and so forth. And then there's also a market for people who use them to, you know what, and also, you know, for example, to light incense, candles, and other things out there as well. In fact, this product is extremely cool. Let me go ahead and get it for y'all from my bedroom. And I'm back. Alright, so right here, I actually have the product with me at hand. Obviously, I had to order the product to make UGC, user-generated content, but it is a lighter, and you know, the top has a little dragon head, and once you open it, you can obviously use the blue flame to, you know, light stuff up, but once you release it, the flame comes out from the dragon's mouth. So it is very, very cool and has a great wow factor attached towards it. Products like these overall work very, very well on TikTok. Stuff like gadgets and, you know, tech accessories and stuff like that. Cool little quirky products work absolutely phenomenal on the platform, especially for organic posting, which is the strategy I'm talking about in this video. Alright, so now that you've seen the exact product, let's look at the video that was responsible for these sales. So I'm gonna pop it up on the screen so y'all can see along with me.
I was about to light my candle, and this happened.
Boom, there you guys go. short, simple, sweet, and obviously very, very effective. Usually I like my videos to be anywhere between 7 and 15 seconds. People's attention spans are very short on the platform, so you don't want the video to be too long as well. And I'll also be providing more tips later down this video in terms of how to exactly post and what to really look for behind it. So overall, the video got 4.6 million lifetime views, almost 190,000 likes, 771 comments, over 3,500 shares, and about 8,100 saves for this specific video. You see, the TikTok algorithm works in different tiers, right? And every time it kind of reaches a tier and the algorithm recognizes that, it kind of bumps it up further and further, and as a result, it will show on people's For You pages. So, watch time, replays, shares, likes, comments, these, vanity metrics are very, very important to really get that virality in terms of a given video. So I actually posted this video on May 10th, and on that day itself, it didn't really do that well. It really depends on when a TikTok is going to go viral and how long it will go viral for, but usually within, those first 3 to 5 days is typically when the video will peak. So the 10th itself, I got about $41 in sales. The day after is when things really started to kick off. About $500 in sales the 11th, the 12th, $647, the 13th, $1,000, the 14th, $1,843, the 15th, which was my biggest day, $2,283.99 within one single day. Definitely profited over $1,200 for that day. The 16th, performance started to decrease a little bit, which is absolutely normal, $604. The 17th, about $300, and then the 18th, views start to kind of ramp up again. That stuff totally happens. It's like a wave usually, but we reached almost $8,000 in sales, almost 13,500 sessions, a conversion rate of 3%, which is honestly above industry standard, and for organic, that is really, really good. So within the span of 1 week, I was able to generate $8,184.37. Not too shabby, if you ask me. And lastly, as promised, I want to cover on how you guys can do the same. So let's look at my exact posting criteria and how to really go about things to earn the same amount of results, and if not, even more. Because it is definitely possible, like I was saying in the beginning of the video. So typically what I like to do is start out by making 2 different TikTok accounts. Both of these accounts will be around your Shopify store and or your product, same bio, same profile picture, etc, etc. On both of these accounts, you want to post 3 to 5 videos per day. Consistency is very important, especially for a new TikTok account. You want to also make sure you give, each video a 2 to 3 hour interval to gain the amount of views that it's supposed to get. Now, usually after 3 to 5 days, you'll get a solid understanding as to which account is doing better. Whichever account is gaining more traction overall, double down on that account and continue posting 3 to 5 times a day. On top of that, ladies and gents, when you guys are posting, keep in mind to utilize trending sounds and hashtags. You can typically find these on the Discover page. You want to make sure that these really relate to the context of your content. Really focus on the hook. Focus on the first 1 to 3 seconds. That is very important to kind of reel people in and continue reeling people in, right? You want to have your potential customer really bite that bait. Study my video that I showed y'all and really extract it and see what worked well for that video and why was it able to get above 4 million views. Next, research and analyze, right? Do your due diligence. See what's already working, go through different keywords and hashtags within the TikTok search bar. Look for accounts and videos with over 100,000 views, if any do exist, for your given micro niche or for a specific product. I repeat, do not copy and repost. First and foremost, guys, this just really shows a sign of laziness, and overall, guys, just mimic what's working and apply your own twist to it. I promise this will be the best way to go about things. Then real quick, I just want to really share some ideas in terms of the type of content y'all can post, okay? So unboxing videos work extremely well. These usually spark curiosity, creates that what's next moment. Reviews work really well, review the product, unbox it. Great social proof, looks like an organic testimonial. Really make your video look native to the TikTok platform. awesome. And next we have trends, right? Follow trends around sports, celebrities, politics, create controversial stuff, create controversial remarks and stuff like that. It works really, really well, creates anticipation, and is very engaging typically. And then last but not least, application. Depending on the product, you know, show how the product works, show its features and benefits, its results, its usage. You can hire influencers to do this, or, you know, act like an influencer yourself, like a customer yourself. Maybe tell a family member or friend, so on and so forth, to do this for you. So these are just 4 types of videos that can work super well. Now, ladies and gents, if this video gets 100 likes, I'll be posting a free cheat sheet down below, which consists of so many tips, tricks, tactics. I mean, literally I give you like 20 or 30 hooks which you can literally just steal and use for your video that literally work for almost every single product. So get this video to 100 likes and I will be releasing that. I promise that is literally a game changer. Okay, I'm not sure how many times I said literally, but you get the point. Bruh. Get this video to 100 likes and I will release that cheat sheet. I promise it is immensely valuable. Overall, the organic TikTok posting method is very, very powerful, as y'all saw yourselves during this video. And especially if you are on a little bit of a lower budget, you know, this is great if you don't want to spend a crap ton of money on ads from the get-go. At the end of the day, just really depends on how much effort you're willing to put, like I said in the beginning of the video. Other than that, if you guys do have any questions, thoughts, or concerns, then feel free to drop them in the comments down below, as I do reply to each and every single one of them. Furthermore, feel free to check out all the links and resources in the description down below, as they can and certainly will be very helpful for your Shopify dropshipping store. Make sure you guys do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel, because I do post new videos every single Wednesday. If you do want to see more videos like this, definitely let me know down below. Other than that, your boy's out. Peace.